I don't know if you have been following the story of Enes Freedom, the NBA free agent who speaks his mind. He's got a $500,000 bounty on his head, courtesy the leader of Turkey, because he speaks his mind and doesn't like the authoritarian government there. He has also gone after the NBA for its cozy relationship with China. He's an incredibly brave young guy and not afraid to do and say these things, even though it might ostracize him on the court. Kind enough to join us now. And it's good to have you.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate that.
How are you holding up these days?
You know, it's been tough the last 7-8 days. You know, I've been pretty much in a house arrest. You know, I had a many conversation with, you know, also FBI and also some of my friends, and they pretty much told me to keep it low for a while. And I don't think I will be leaving the United States in a couple of months. You know, it's been difficult because it's just, I'm an American citizen, and this is happening to me in U.S. soils. They are pretty much, the dictatorship in Turkey pretty much trying to do everything they can to shut me up. So they are putting a bounty on my head, and that is putting my life in danger. I talked to many of my friends, and they're saying now the mafia or the now even, you know, professional hitmen could be after this case, and this is unacceptable and it happening in U.S. soils.
What I can't understand is whether this is coming all the way from the top in Turkey, from President Erdogan himself. I know there's not much you could share, and I certainly don't want to put you in a compromised position, Enes, but this bounty, to put it mildly, is kind of scary.
I mean, of course, you know, I was actually doing a basketball camp in Italy, Vatican, and I heard about this bounty for the first time, and I just couldn't believe it. I wasn't almost wanted terrorist list before in Turkey, but this is the first time they're actually saying enough is enough. Dead or alive, we want him. And now they put a bounty in. You know, I'm not the only one on the list. There are actually so many other innocent people who are on the list, but obviously I'm the top target.
Man, you're the most prominent name, and I always wondered, and I admire your bravery, because people don't realize the risk when someone like you does this, not only to your career, but your livelihood. But I wonder if you look at it, Enes, and say, maybe I shouldn't speak out. Maybe I shouldn't say anything.
You know, never. I don't have any regrets, and you know, I wish I could just speak out more, because while I live in a good life in America, on the other side of the world, people are losing their lives, losing their homes, and losing their loved ones. So God gave me this platform to be the voice of all those innocent people out there who don't have a voice, and not just in Turkey, but all around the world. And I say this over and over again. Freedom is not free. It's coming with good consequences, but I know at the end it's worth it. So I wish I even had a bigger platform and speak out about all the injustices that are happening around the world, even bigger, with a bigger voice.
You know, you're not getting any younger, Enes, and I'm just curious and worried. None of us are, by the way, but none of us are as gifted at basketball as you are. So do you worry about that this time taking on authoritarian governments, speaking out against them, has ruined your career?
You know, I worked so hard my whole life to get to NBA. You know, the hypocrisy side of it is when the problems were about Turkey, NBA were very, very protective, and they were very actually supportive. But as soon as the day I stopped talking about China, you know, I stopped getting phone calls from my teammates, you know, from the commissioner, everything stopped. But, you know, people are people. It doesn't matter it's my home country, Turkey, or China, or Russia, or Iran. You know, we have to stand up for innocent people. But, you know, I just hope that they see this hypocrisy, because NBA was the first organization out there was saying that, hey, we are more than just an NBA basketball league. We have to stand up for injustice happening all around the world. But when the conversation is China, everybody's silent, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately. Enes, you're a remarkable young man. I can say that because I'm so much older than you, my friend. But I've been marveling at your bravery. Hang in there. Be safe. Enes Freedom, NBA free agent and an activist. That has not changed.